Hi, welcome to my station, Chats with Flo. I give Christian advice for your everyday life. I started a series and it's called What It's Like Being a Pastor's Wife. This is going to be part 2 of my series. Today I chose to talk about the hardest part for me of being a pastor's wife was just learning to be myself. More of like, I want to tell you a little more about my background. I come from a Pentecostal church. And if you know anything about Pentecostal church, they're really strict about what you wear. My husband and I ministry, we are non-denomination. So we don't focus so much on what you wear. We focus more on the inward parts. So I do want to say this, okay? My struggle was more with just being who I am and don't take it personal when other Christians kind of look at you a little strange because you don't look like them and you don't act like them. And I want to say this now, that criticism, it didn't come from our church because we train our people to be different. We train our people to accept people as they are and not to be judgmental. We train our people to treat others with love and respect. But on the other hand, you have some other Christians that's totally different. If you don't do things the same way that they do things, if you don't act the same way they do, and especially if you don't dress the way that they do, they don't really look at you as a dedicated Christian. So I would say that was one of those things. It took me a couple of years to get used to, and it took me a couple of years just to not pay that any attention. Because what I had to learn is that each person is different. Each person's dedication is going to be different. And just because someone don't look like you or dress like you, it doesn't mean that they don't have a strong relationship with God. So the main point that I'm trying to make in this particular video is that if you are a new pastor's wife, or if you are getting ready to walk into that role, the main thing I want you to not do is lose yourself, lose who you are. Don't get so focused with the title or what people tell you the way you should act, the way you should dress. Be yourself. Dress the way that you think that you should. Have your own personality. Years ago, when my husband and I first started our ministry, one thing I wish I had a mentor. I didn't have a mentor. All I had is other Christians kind of give me the looks like this, and that's the disapproval look. Letting you know that you shouldn't wear that. Or, it's kind of funny because I can say a couple months ago, I ran into someone that I knew back in the day, someone that we worship. Well, we used to go to church together. And when I seen her, the first thing she did is gave me the up and down look like this. And you know what I did? I just ignored it. I smiled and I said, "Good to see you," gave her a hug. And once I did that, then her whole attitude changed. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that if I was just starting out, one thing I would have done different is not to let other people influence me, not to let other people tell me what I should do, what I should dress like. If I could tell myself something then, it would be to be yourself. Be who God created you to be. God created you for that particular ministry. All ministries are not the same. So you fit your ministry. I hope this video was a help to you. If so, just leave me a comment. Leave a comment of what you think about the topic that I'm talking about. Do you think that people with certain titles should all dress alike, should all look alike, should all act alike? Or do you think that they should be who God made them? Do you think it's okay to be different? I can't wait to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my station, just go on and subscribe. And make sure that you click the notification bell. That way you will know whenever I have a new upload. And as always, thank you for watching and have an awesome day.